Hey guys, John here, The Fresh Rinse. I am on site in Manchac, Texas, and today we are going to be doing a house wash, getting rid of some of that, as well as cleaning a green fence and doing some concrete cleaning. So stay tuned, we're going to do that, and on top of that we're also going to discuss something that I had a conversation with a vendor, and he had said something that shocked me. So I'm going to kind of throw that out there and get your opinion on what you think. But that's coming up in today's show, so stay tuned.
Now this is the story all about how this house got washed from inside out. So sit right back and learn for sure why they call me the Fresh Rinse and Pressure. Oh yeah, that's dope for sure.
Now, as some of you know, I am not the Fresh Rinse. I am John with Herzog HydroForce. I might be as good looking as him or vice versa, however you want to look at it, but no, I'm not him. He's got his own channel, The Fresh Rinse. He is a great teacher, has his Extra Fresh membership that you can be a part of if you're a pressure washer wanting to learn how to pressure wash better. And I tell you what, if you can't learn something from him, pack it up. But great teacher, lots to learn. Go check out his channel. Think about becoming a fresher, something like that. All right, we are gonna move fast on these videos, only because it's such a big job. We're doing both the house wash, part of the fence, and then this big long driveway that they have. Now, as I'm washing this house, keep in mind that I do a thorough rinse after I soap it down. So you'll see me go back and forth multiple times on certain areas. Of course, certain areas were dirtier than others, and I tend to be a little more OCD and love to make sure that I really get every project as clean as possible. I do want to give a few little reminders. Make sure you are doing property protection and covering those outlets, covering any holes that might exist. One tidbit of advice, this happened to me at this project. Some homeowners do not remember that their door is not fully shut, and as you're spraying it, the door will come open. So double check those doors as well. Now, before I get into the story, I actually am going to have an issue coming up here shortly. I had never had this happen to me, but my nozzle is going to start acting up here shortly. And we're going to walk through this. That way, if you've never had this happen, you will notice it. So, starting right about now, I start to feel vibration in my handle when I would squeeze the trigger, and it would stop and go away once I let go. But it was really weird and I didn't understand it. You'll also notice that while I'm spraying this, I'm going to change the fan, and if you look at the stream, it pulsates as well while I'm feeling this. And so I'm going to take a second to go back to the trailer and try to figure this out. And if you notice now, there's my problem. I have absolutely no water in this tank. I have never run out of water. Water was flowing when I started, and I don't know why it got clogged and stopped flowing much. I ended up taking another water hose that they had there at the house, and we did a double line into the tank to fill it faster, but I had to sit around and wait for some water to build up. So, as I had mentioned in the intro, there was a vendor several months ago who I was talking to, and they sell rigs and they actually make some of their own chemicals. Some of you probably already know who I'm going to be talking about in this, but in telling me about their chemicals and trying to sell me on them, which they were non-SH based, they said that they were non-hazardous to the environment, and I was going to end up testing them. I tested them. They failed miserably. Didn't do anything whatsoever, despite all their claims. However, in the conversation that I had with them, they had mentioned that I should stay away from SH and using that on properties. But the reason was that it would actually do too good of a job and I would have less work. Because doing concrete with SH will make it bright, make it look brand new, and it won't get dirty as fast. And when they said that to me, it startled me as to why that would be a bad thing. Why on earth would doing a great job be a bad idea? So I beg the question to any other pressure washer. What are your thoughts when you hear someone say, don't use SH because you'll have less work? Leave those comments in the comment section, or hit me up on social media. Let's chat. I'd love to know your opinion, but to me, I want to do the best job possible. People will come back to me when they need it, and that's what I'm here for. But to do a half-assed job, I'm never going to really be okay with that. Now I'd like to get caught up on what has happened in this video. I house washed with a downstream injector through the FlowPro system. That way I could switch back and forth from soap to rinse mode. And that was at about a 1.5% SH. There was that very moldy spot that I actually used my soft wash system on at about a 3%. Did that really quick. There was also some moss growing on the brick, so that all came off. Then we went to the fence, and I tried to downstream because lately I've been trying my best not to waste much SH, and quickly realized I needed to switch to the soft wash system, and we used a 3% on it as well, and it would just fade away within a matter of minutes. I also pre-treated this concrete that we're watching, and then surface cleaned it. At the end, I did do most of the driveway with a post-treatment right before leaving, using my downstream injector at a 1.5%, and then rinsed everything off very thoroughly. And finally, I'm going to leave you with some before and after photos for this whole project. I thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you.